Alright guys, it is, I'm losing track of days, Tuesday?
Alright,
it's Tuesday at 1:30. We got a really late start today, but the plan was just to do some resort tours. I think we're going to do this and Animal Kingdom at least and see where that leaves us. We do have fast passes for Animal Kingdom this afternoon, including Flight of Passage, which Mom and Dad still haven't done, so we're real excited to get them on that. But check out this tree in the background. This is a pretty swanky resort. I think it is.
It's one of those resorts where you like come up on it, it's like, oh, I'm probably never gonna be able to stay here for my whole life.
Exactly.
But
yeah, this.
At least we get to come inside and look at everything.
Right, exactly. I'll look up like what average room rates are here in a second for this, but just wanted to get the day's vlog started as it's already 1:30. We haven't really done much yet. But let's walk around and see what there is to do at the Grand Floridian. And as soon as you come in to the left, there's a Bazin soap shop where you can basically create your own soap and everything. There's one like this at Disney Springs that's very similar, but if you're staying here, you can do it here. You no need to go to Disney Springs. Definitely nothing like this at Pop Century or All-Star Sports, or even for that matter Port Orleans French Quarter, where I stayed on my last trip. So here it's a fancy salon, so already you can kind of get a feel for the difference for sure in resorts.
This definitely isn't the yee lifestyle.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, I agree.
I feel out of place.
And here is the entrance for Citric OHS and Victoria and Albert's. Victoria and Albert's is like the most expensive place on Disney property, I believe. And these are actually also the closest bathroom. So if you come in, just give it a little bearing. The entrance is there. From the if you see that smoke, that's actually from a chimney down here, I think, from a yeah, Gingerbread House that actually has chimney smoke coming up from the chimney. But if you come in on the monorail and you take a left, you'll come down, you pass a Bazin soap shop, you'll pass some elevators, and then at the entrance for Citric OHS and Victoria and Albert's is the closest bathroom. And here's the Citric OHS menu. This is a pretty popular restaurant on site. I think that you can use this on the dining plan. Not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain it's table credit on the dining plan. But here is a menu, if it'll focus for us, and price is listed out next to it. So really not that much more expensive than Rose and Crown where we ate at last night. But we're gonna go down to Victoria and Albert's and see if there's a menu there. And Victoria and Albert's, this is listed as a 5 Diamond Award winner from AAA, which is a very, very high honor. And here's the menu. And get it to focus. There we go. As you can see, a lot more expensive down here at the bottom. It's a fixed menu price and it's $235 per guest. The chef's table's $250. So definitely be prepared to open up the wallet if you come here. But I've heard the food is amazing. So if you ever get the opportunity, definitely try it out. Let us know what you think. And here's the Misner's Lounge. I'm saying that right. It's open from 1 to midnight every day. And it's just a little place you can go, hang out, grab a drink, and just relax. On the outside of it here, it looks like they have it set up for maybe some jazz music, piano player, some stuff like that. I'm sure they're out here quite a bit playing later on in the evening. And definitely would be something to check out if you haven't already. We haven't had the chance to. I doubt we're going to be able to hear them tonight. But definitely, if you have heard them before, let us know what you think about them in the comments. Now, on the first floor, where the gingerbread house that we showed you earlier was that had smoke coming out of it, they are doing a gingerbread making class, I believe. It doesn't look like any other people are making gingerbread. I think it's just a tutorial on maybe how they made them and how she's making one right here. So that's pretty cool, especially at Christmas time. So if you're ever interested in making some gingerbread houses or learning how they make this ginormous one that's in the corner, definitely check that out. Again, on the we're on the second floor still, where you come in from the monorail, but here's a little shop you can go in, and it looks like you can buy some sweaters and almost like golf type attire with sweaters and hats. Looks like it's all men's clothing, some sandals, some flip-flops, hats, sunglasses. And just to give you some kind of bearing on where we are, we're right next to the jazz orchestra, straight across from the entrance. Right across there where we're looking is the entrance for the monorail. So there's the entrance for the monorail, there's the Basin smoke shop, or soap shop, there's the salon, the elevators, Citric OHS and Victoria & Albert's, which is the closest bathroom from when you come in, the Misner's Lounge, the jazz orchestra area where they play, and then the Commander Porter's store, which looks like it's a store for men's apparel, men's clothing, anything that you may have left, or maybe you came at a time of year and it's a little cooler, a little hotter, you can definitely get something in there. Now here, again, still on the second level, but there's like a little balcony that you can come out on and hang out outside and have a great view of part of the Grand Floridian, the other half of it. You have some pool views, you have view of Seven Seas Lagoon, you have Polynesian off in the distance. There's like a lake over there, or a beach on the lake where you can just sit back in lawn chair and hang out. And we're still gonna continue to go down and look around, but what do you think so far?
I mean, what is there to say about it?
Just super fancy? Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stay here, but
why is that?
Because it's too fancy.
It's too fancy for you, for too simple fun.
Like, I'd be able to go downstairs and get chicken nuggets at midnight.
Right.
But
which you may hear, they do have a quick service place here too. We'll see if we can find that out, but I know that Tim Tracker did a video and he didn't think there was any quick service, and there ended up being some. So we'll see if we can find that, but I think we're gonna go check out downstairs, maybe check out a wedding area where we can get married and some other stuff like that. But let's see what else there is to find at the Grand Floridian. Now we're on the first floor, and look at the Christmas tree, guys. That is pretty impressive to have in the hotel. I think it's about the same size as the one in Magic Kingdom and in Epcot, but in the actual hotel is pretty crazy. Over here, these doors are where you would come in if you actually parked here, and then you would go to your right when entering, and then checkout is right over there. So that's where you would do if you were staying here and were parked. But let's go check out maybe the pool area, like I said, the wedding area outside, and see what that's all about. And here is the Bridal Studio. So that's where I think you would get like dressed and get ready for your wedding. I would assume that's what that's for. I don't know, I've never been married, so.
Is this where we're gonna get married?
You know, we'll see. We'll see how rich of a wife that I can pull.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, this is pretty awesome right here. I mean, I don't know if a wedding venue can get any better than this. And then if you're looking from the outside of it, just to the left is going to be the walkway down to the wedding pavilion. So let's go check that out, see if we can go down there. Hopefully there's not a wedding or anything in progress. We can check it out and see what it looks like. All right, so there is something going on down there, and there's a lady standing at the front. So I think that there's something going on where we can't get down there to see for sure, like in the chapel and stuff. But you can see this is obviously the Magic Kingdom right here. And I know that inside, from where you would be facing to get married, it looks out. So there's you, and then it shows the castle in between y'all. So that's pretty cool. Again, it's like, I don't know if there could be a more ideal wedding venue than this. So and again, this is at the Grand Floridian, and just an awesome view. Really, I mean, even if you wanted to just watch fireworks one night and you're staying out here, this would be a cool place to just come chill out and catch the fireworks. I think they pop music in, or pipe music in, at the beach over here at Polynesian, and I think that they've actually I've actually seen a lot of fireworks shows on video on YouTube and stuff like that from the beach right over there. So basically you could just take this walkway that we're on right here and walk over to that beach, and they pipe music in so you can sit on the beach and watch the fireworks from there. So we'll have to try to do that one time, because I think that would be pretty cool to have a cool new vantage point for fireworks. But again, so I don't know if you can tell for sure through all these trees, but just on the other side of this building is the main building where you would get dropped off for the monorail. And then if you just come out and go to your right, you can walk down a path, this path right here, and it'll lead you all the way to the bridal area. And then over here is the wedding chapel. So yeah, pretty cool. And then that would be the Polynesian over there. So if you're staying at the Polynesian and you want to check this out, it's just a quick short walk. I think it's definitely worth the walk to come check it out and just get a cool view. So yeah, I mean, that's the Grand Floridian tour. If we see anything else on the way back, we'll let you know. But I think we may head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah, see what that's all about. And then we got Animal Kingdom later this afternoon. So stay tuned for more, and can't wait to see where the day takes us. So I know it's for sure going to take us to Flight of Passage by the end of it, and hopefully Pandora at night, which is one of my favorite views in all the parks. So hopefully we'll be able to get some good pictures for the gram, get some good footage for you guys on YouTube, and just sit back, relax, and let's see where this day takes us.
Well, first, sorry to interrupt.
I finally could do a good outro.
Yeah, no, where would you rate this on your scale, on your 1 to 10 scale?
On my 1 to 10 scale, I would say if it was me and you coming on vacation, I would never stay here. But that's not because of how nice it is. It's because of how much it would cost to do it. And even if it was feasible to afford to stay here for us, I don't think it would be worth it, because most of the time our trips are spent at the parks and not so much at the room. Most of our time at the room is very limited. I mean, this is our first trip that us and the family have all stayed on, you know, a resort together, and we haven't really spent that much time at the room, but we spent more time at the room than normal. So I don't know, I think if maybe you're getting married or something, like really special occasion, then yeah, I'd consider it. But as far as just coming with like friends vacation, or a family vacation, I think it would be, in my opinion, if you could afford to stay here, you could stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge or Art of Animation and go to like 2 more Christmas parties for the cost that's gonna stay here. And that would be my preference. I would rather go to more Christmas parties or more Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties, or whatever the case may be, special event tickets, or maybe it's not holiday season, you could do a Keys to the Kingdom tour, or you could do something like that. I would rather use that money in other places more than just at a hotel, because we're at a resort, because we're those people that honestly for us it's just a room to stay at night. Now obviously we want them to be nice, but I mean, I'm good with the Palm Century, you know what I mean? Like the Palm Century, which we'll do a review on that later on, not going to be one of our highest rated resorts for sure, but I guess to answer your question, as we come up on the pool area, I would say if it's a special occasion, you're getting married, you're on an anniversary trip, anything like that, I would definitely consider it, along with possibly maybe the Contemporary. But if it is, you know, just you and your friends or you and your family coming, I'd probably want to stay at like the Art of Animation, or somewhere like that, a little bit more affordable, and spend that money more on parties or special event tickets. But anyway, we'll do a, so I would say I'd give it, overall I'd probably give it an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10.
And you're harsh with these.
With my ratings. But like you said, this isn't really our scene, you know. And if it's yours, that's great. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you get a chance to check it out, or if you haven't already checked it out, leave us what you thought in the comments below. And you know, hopefully one day we'll have the ability to check this place out on one of those special trips like we were saying. But in the meantime, I give it an 8. I think it's a good resort all the way around. Good place to hang out. And that's all I got. You got anything to add? What did you think, rating wise?
This isn't on my rating scale because this isn't, I shouldn't be allowed to rate this place. So I'm just gonna say
that's so fair. No, I'm in the same boat. I probably shouldn't be allowed to rate this place either. But if we ever do stay, I'll definitely let you know more in depth what we think about it then. We can do room tours and all that, and be able to give you a little more of a realistic review of it, other than just the surrounding area. Yeah, walking around the surrounding areas. But yeah, so that's what we think. Again, if you've stayed here, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions about it, let us know in the comments below. We'll try to answer those for you. But until then, let's head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, see what's going on over there.